Hi everyone, welcome to PMC English. Today we'll take our chapters Fitness and Types of Fitness from my book Secret of Longevity Revealed. The fitness, various types of people talk about it. There are various videos, various books, various gym people started explaining about the fitness and all. So now I want to explain you the types of fitness and the physical fitness. So basically, physical fitness means you need to only just now the whole world thinks about only externally, six pack, the body, the shape, everything, So that they think it up. Medically, if you talk about it, according to the age, they say that okay, this weight should be there. This age, you should be this weight. So that is not that actually physical fitness is. Physical fitness is entirely different. Physical fitness, you need to strengthen inner organs, strengthen external body. That is called a physical fitness is. Physical means you think it only external. No. It should be concentrated from the inner to outer. So generally people go to the gym, they talk about fitness, they do physical fitness exercise like gym. We have a bench press for the chest, we have a biceps, we have the dumbbells. There are various other machineries are there. They think that is only exercises, But that is only externally you are pumping up, because if it is a skinny. If you want to show up a little larger and the size you want to increase it, you can increase it according to that muscle. See, that is one. And second part is the types of fitness is, this is gym variety of fitness, and you go to various sports from cricket to athletic. You see jumping, long jumping, all those comes, even sprints. So all are different varieties of fitness. In every sport have a fitness. Variety of fitness, because that requires, but see, exercise also, they do flexibility exercise according to their sports needs. So that is why various types of exercises depends on the sports. Aerobic and anaerobic, that's what the medical term they say. Most of the people, aerobic is all the moving, like jumping and moving, all our sports like volleyball, football, or cricket, moving sport. Whereas a constantly stationary is anaerobic. Stationary means you are doing a gym or sitting there for bicep exercise and also. So these I want to elaborate in a different level. So first of all, you should understand from top to bottom, ligament strengthening, bone strengthening, muscle strengthening, and organic strengthening are the basic foundation for the fitness. And second point is internal organ also, like lungs and the heart, also the most important. Most of the people, they may be fit enough. Medically, the weight also may be good. That doesn't mean that they are fit enough. So physical fitness, they think that okay, you are able to walk for 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, they think okay, you will get a fitness certificate. No. You need to have at least ability to do certain exercises for 1 hour or 1.5 hours or 2 hours. You should be able to withstand with this strain. That's required, Otherwise, 1 hour, 2 hours, you are not able to bear it. Then whole day long, how the activities you can do. That's what most of the IT sector people and most of the sitting jobs, all are very, very difficult for them to do any physical activities. Very, very limited. They do a little time. That doesn't help him out any fitness level. Elementary level, okay. They can able to stand, they can able to move here and there, that's all. But whereas this requires, because as you know, the diseases are spreading in such a speed, we need to strengthen organs like breathing exercise, you have to do it for lungs, heart pumping, you need to cardiac exercises, staircase, running, speed, the sprints, generally jogging is also suffer initially, slowly they are running, then after that then they have to increase for the sprints, They can limit the fitness time, but provided you need to go at little speed, like a jogger can do a sprints. 1 kilometer no problem at all, but 100 meters 10 sets sprints, that's great. 1 kilometer only. So that way you can even reduce the time for fitness, So types of fitness are various other joint, ligaments, and flexibility exercises, knee joints and ankle and hip joint and neck, shoulder, all of wrist, elbow, all those things are ligaments have to strengthen, So various types of push-ups we have, squat we have, side sit-up, there are various other types of, next episode you can see all the fitness, physical exercise and all. So this exercise one has to practice minimum 10 repetitions to start with 10 repetitions, then slowly increase to 25 repetitions. Each and every exercise makes you stronger. See, in the olden times, fitness means there are only 2 exercises. They used to do hundreds of push-ups, upper body. That squat, they have to do hundreds of squats, they have to do it. That's all this. Now, the modern science and the modern sports have created so many types of exercises that makes you fit enough, each and every muscle started working out. So jumping, touching with thighs to chest, splitting in air, star jumps, all the shaking in the body, jumping and shaking on the body, run, jump and volleyball hits. All of these are very cardiac exercise which helps your heart and lungs very, very faster, Run, see, a simple exercise I'll tell you. I used to tell all my age people, 10 years to even 80, 90 also I started recently. People say 88 years also people are coming. They jog. After that, every 5 or 10 steps they jump and hit volleyball hit. Just jump and hit the volleyball. So these are exercises, fitness exercises are very, very good. If they do for 25, 30 repetitions, that helps to be fit enough, So, internal organs obviously affected when you are straining external body, Whereas constantly, if you do a stationary weightlifting, that doesn't affect much internal, Constantly what happens, if you're going on pressurizing your muscle, muscle will pump it. But internal organs cannot much exercise. So that is why cardiac exercise or moving exercise or aerobic exercise are all moving, like sprints and jogging and doing knee hops, running knee hops, then high raising knee running with knee raisings. Running with knee raisings are the most important exercise for all the sports. Generally in martial arts we used to teach knee raising with running, So kicking, continuous kicking, snap kicking and running and all. We used to teach for general people, So those who have knee problems generally, they have to heal they strengthen the, and also heal the knee problems and then start doing it. But it happens, it is 40 years, 50 years, people are non-exercise, people get knee problems. So they think that knee problems are actually age. No, but there are several age, 70s, 80s I have seen. I taught them solve their problems, knee problems. Then after that I asked them to run. Even recently Dr. Prasad, he's 75 years old, he has a 90% blockage, heart. Still I told him breathe in, run for 10 steps. Slowly breathe out 10 steps. Like that 1 kilometer, 1.5 kilometer we started doing from last 2 months. So then slowly 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers increases, then you see the capacity. Internally becomes stronger. That's what. Generally word is physical fitness, they think that only just physically he is fit enough. You look it, appearance, no. Internal also should be fit enough, That's why various other types of exercise also depends on their demands. Like if they are a footballer, then lower body workouts we teach them more. The volleyball, upper body. A boxers, only upper body we teach them. So for them, a fitness entirely different. They think that a fitness only just do boxing, it doesn't have any this thing. They need to exercise to strengthen that particular sport. They have to do with the weights punches, they have to do push-ups. There are a lot more workers where we have to do, the running with weights, all those things, running with weight punches, punching with the running, all those. So these are the exercises which teach specific sports, specific fitness is there. So that's why various types of exercise means various types of fitness exercise for specific sports. That is various. And like aged people related, like you talk about aged 60 plus, 70 plus, so they have a problem. BP, sugar, heart problems, anything, we ask them and we when we know things, then teach various other exercises for them, So these are the types of exercises one has to learn. Constantly what they do is, any 50, 60, if they have any problem, they go to gym, they take a membership gym and they do stationary weight training. So this doesn't help it, 0%. It's only you will strengthen the muscle, that's all. But whereas internal, no, nothing else. So that is what see, he has a problem, he has to address the knee problem. If he has a neck problem, he has to address the neck problem. Your back problem, back problem. You have to address the back problem. So all these physical problem has to be strengthened by hook or crook. Then only you can move forward. So that is a problem, So we don't insist that if he has pain is there, for the pain we have a repetition exercises, like a magnetic belt we used to wear it, and then we used to heal. Then half squats, rolling the wall and half squats we used to teach them. So this is the strengthening of knee exercise. Generally we teach, there are various other types of exercises. So only thing is you need to bear that little pain. Initially you will have a little pain, that you have to bear it, then to strengthen. See, always remember that even a ordinary persons also, if you want to even strengthen the hand also, you need to have a little strain. Little pain will be there always. Without pain, you cannot get any development, any gain at all, So generally, at a certain age, people started complaining, no, I cannot do this X. Doctor said that one, doctor said this one. So they always, blame on some XYZ, and they said, okay, he said that's why I cannot do it. So this is the problem, See, we have to understand that, So I have solved the biggest problems, biggest problems of all the physical body. Fitness, we have reached at, extraordinary level. We have seen people, how to rehabilitate people who have a lot of problems, serious problems, cases we have taken up and we have made them, So I have seen, I made 20,000 Guinness World Record holders. In that, 10% of the people have knee problems, they have back problems, BP, sugar, or even that also they have done it, Guinness World Record after multiple. That is team-wise, So how they have done it? None stopping 30 minutes, one stopping 1 hour. They have done it. How they have done it? Because we used to teach them various exercises. Strengthen it, specific. So that is why they are able to cope up with their, the strain and the standard. So that is the main, reason people are, for the little pain, they just ignore it. Okay, I cannot do it this one. If you have a neck problem, so I cannot do, So even a stomach problem, they have a tummy, they doesn't want to do abdomen exercise. I have a problem, I cannot do it. It pains me a lot. So there are these are the back pains. So I have seen several hundreds of people who comes and ask me about this physical fitness and ask about this problem, how to solve it, and I told them that only how to solve means you have to do it, exercise only. There is no medicine, one pill can solve your problem. So that I cannot teach you that. You have to go to the doctor, they will tell you to relieve the pain. But ultimately, it is not a permanent solution, temporary relief is tablet. So, but you can do one thing, that if this particular exercises, whatever I am telling you, these are exercises which you do it, you will get a pain, then you can take a tablet. Suppose if you have sleepless nights, if it happens like pains, you cannot sleep. So that you can, for initially you maybe a few days you can take it, to push yourself, to strengthen yourself. Later on, you stop the tablets and push up. There are a lot of cases like 60 plus, 70 plus people, they used to tell, sir, this is the problem and how to do it. You cope up with these tablets, you take a tablet and you go ahead with the exercise, but don't stop, So that's what I used to tell, So this physical fitness and various of physical fitness have a variety of things, The world of fitness are extraordinary level, See, there is a bar, hanging bar, then there is rod. push-ups. See, in the most of the gyms they have hanging bars, but nobody does it because very hard. How to pulling is very very hard for them. Their whole body have to lift and all, so they don't do it. Slowly standing for a 10 second, 5 seconds, slowly 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 1 minute, then lifting a leg, then lifting your body 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, slowly to 3 months or 4 months he should able to lift his body easily. This is the stages. They have to be patient for that. See, initially I will tell them run for 1 kilometer. They cannot run. Walk, they may do it. But jogging, maybe half kilometer they do, half kilometer they cannot do it. That's the problem. So that is why constantly, if you do repeatedly, what happens, it is the body accustoms with that. Today you have done it, tomorrow it expects it. Okay, tomorrow you are not doing, again come back. The level of fitness goes down. Today, 2 days you are doing, 10 days you are stopping it, again comes to 0. So 3 days you do it and 30 days you are stopping it, again 0. So obviously you cannot improve it. So that has to be here and there, then and there, sometimes maybe 2 days, 3 days you do it continuously, 1 day you can take rest. 2 days, 3 days you do it, 1 day you take rest. That's no problem. For 40 plays, 50 plays, 60 plays, all people have to accustom, body will respond to you. It will ask you, after 1 day I'm telling you, even 80 plays, 70 plays, I have checked with them. If I don't do, I feel like some unfinished, I don't know what some uncomfortable they feel. That's what I made them. Within 3 months. That's happened only because these are the exercises. Upper body, different exercises, lower body, different exercises, ligament exercises, bone strengthening, muscle strengthening. All are very, very easy exercises are all, future episodes you can check it up, 3 minutes workout, 15 minutes workout, 30 minutes workout. This channel is going to show you all the details of each and every exercise, how to strengthen everything, from top to bottom of, and internal organs and external body. All those things helps you. Whereas if you stay into it, you will understand various type of exercise, how one can do it. Very simple. It's not that going to a gym and somebody is doing some heavy weights lifting, or going to the gymnastic and is doing somersaults and all. It's not required at all. It's a sport. So for that you need not do that and all. For physical fitness, for various type of fitness exercises, all are just live longer, healthy. Any problems comes out, that all also can be sort out itself, because you are fit enough. That's what. Suppose you are staying in a 5th floor, lift stops. What happens if you are fit enough? 5 floors you can step up. If not, every floor you have to stop, then you have to think it up, and all of breathing problem, all those things. If you have real heart problem, again that day you will know where you stand, your giddiness, all those things comes. I'm seeing most of the people. So don't use the lift. I don't use anywhere. Here I am coming here, okay, because the respect they are maybe allowing in the lift. Otherwise, I don't use the lift, frankly speaking. So that's very good for you, because every time, every 2 hours, 3 hours, just do some activities. Even sitting constantly, what the IT people and most of the people sitting jobs and all, standing jobs, sitting jobs and all are here. You see, they don't, I don't know why they don't think it of. Every 2 hours, 3 hours, they get up, do some activities. Some leg movements, hand movements, free yourself. They don't do it. Do 1 squat. No, this is the problem. So body, what responds it? Okay, constantly sitting, obesity, various other non-activities of your body will start leads to so many diseases, so many uncomfortabilities, and so many arthritis problems starts. So that's why every 2 hours, 3 hours, somewhere, some moments, some twisting, that makes That's what I used to tell, even age people, 70, 80, I used to tell them, what do you have to do? Oh, but I see, but now I sit means I will sit like this only for hours together. No, don't do that way. Lying down means lying down. See, on the front of TV, 3 or 4 hours they sit it. Hurry, why? Get up for at least 5, 10 minutes or 5 minutes or 2 minutes, 1 minute enough sufficient. That makes you, active. So the body requires that one, because moving totally 12 hours activities, daytime that is. Night time forget it, 7 o'clock to 7 o'clock sleep, no problem at all. But whereas the 12 hours, the 12 hours should be every 2 hours, 3 hours should get up to some activities. I said, this is what the fitness I used to encourage people, Body requires that. But people don't understand, shouting in a different way, because that's what God has given it. Any problems, any organ problem, any physical problem internally, it doesn't trouble you. It silently kill you slowly. So many diseases are coming and so many diminish it. It will, leads to a arthritis, leads to your blockage, leads to your cancerous, leads to your uncomfortable obesity. So many things are happening within the system, That is the greatness of the God, which has given it, So try to understand and never ignore your body. This is going to live you as long as you are going to live. This body must be active. So that is why I always say, take care of your activities. That's the most important. Small activities doesn't matter, So I am really honored to express my heartful message that be fit enough, do some physical activities. Constant moving activities is the most important. Always in the morning, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, as and when time you gets it, morning or evening, do it activities. Just simple walking again is not going to help it. What I am saying it, physical exercise, bendings and twistings and all this pushing up, all those things are the most important. So in the future episodes and all, you can see various type of exercise is the must for you. These 2 chapters of my book, which I am expressing you, introductory part. So theory part I am telling you, that will really impact you to understand, think it of twice. If I don't do it, what will be my consequences? That's what think it of. Any disease comes, how to fight it, that also is again big problem. So before that, preventive is always a great, So that's why fit enough to face any physical hazards. Thank you so much.